this way, okay? Okay, there you go. Hey, mate, can you see me? Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I'm waiting for my friend Linda. Ciao, buon pomeriggio. Are you on, sweetie? Give me a comment or something. Buon pomeriggio a tutti. Fra un po' iniziamo la diretta dove cuciniamo. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. This live is going to be in English. We are the Thermo Ninjas with my friend Linda, and we're going to be cooking Italian keto meatloaf. Now, I'm waiting her to give me a sign that she's on. So excited to try this recipe. Let me put on my apron here, and we'll get ready to cook. It's going to take us about 30 minutes to get through this recipe. Linda, I'm waiting. Anywho, so as you know, I'm going to be cooking with my TM6 thermo mix here, right? I call mine Cassie. Can't see you in your feed. Well, I'm here, honey. 1 second, friends. I don't understand why. Come on. Anywho, I'm logging in from Tuscany, Italy. If you're watching, please let me know where you're logging in from. And today, like I said, I'm really excited. We're going to be trying a MadCreations keto recipe. I found this awesome group on Facebook where I am finding a lot of inspiration about a lot of recipes. Now, as you know, I am new to the keto-ish space, low-carb space. I started this challenge with intention in January. Okay, thanks to these. This is what I call my Wonder Woman juice. As I wait for Linda to get on, I'm going to just continue. And actually, I'm going to make myself look because I haven't had mine yet this morning. Linda, are you on? Lots of ciao, Ludo di Pomposa. What does that mean? Hi, Paulina, how are you? Linda, can you request to get on, please? I already tagged you, and I don't know. Let's see, add. I'm adding you now. Oh, hi, Paulina, how are you? Oh, I got some news for you. We got to chat. We haven't chatted. Excuse me when I'm not on the screen. Hey, Linda, I see you. Welcome.
That was really weird. It didn't even show your feed, my love. I was watching your feed to see you coming up, and it didn't come up. How weird.
I don't know what to say. Facebook must really love us because she's really, or he, whatever its sex is really trying to, make us grow, right?
Absolutely.
Every time it makes us uncomfortable, it makes us grow. Sorry, I was just getting my water because I haven't had my Wonder Woman juice yet, and I need it.
Okay.
How are you, sweetheart? How are you?
I'm good. Had a nice one with the dogs. Actually saw a friend I haven't seen for ages because we were walking, so that was really cool. And I'm good. Look at you, looking good, radiant.
Hi, Paulina. How are you? Oh, Lido di Pomposa Comacchio. Oh, I have a friend who's an American friend, Linda.
Oh.
She's also a coach, and she's logging on from Italy, Emilia Romagna. 1 second. Let me turn off my notifications because I keep on getting notifications from like Clubhouse and all these interesting groups that I'm in. But anyways, so as we said today, what are we making, Linda? Do you have the recipe printed?
Not printed. I don't have printing. I have it on my computer.
Okay.
Oh,
so everyone, as we said, I'm Linda. I'm Gloria from Italy. Linda is from Scotland. And what are we doing here every Sunday? What are we doing here? Not every Sunday, twice a month. What are we doing, hon?
We are cooking in our ninjas and our TMX Thermomixes.
Exactly. So I just got this in November, which is still relatively new for me because I don't use it like every day because I only cook once a day. And Linda has a Ninja Foodie, which is an air fryer. And so today we're going to be making keto Italian meatloaf, okay? So I'm going to go through the ingredients real quick, even though I posted them in the event.
Okay.
But as we said, me and Linda are both joined by this awesome ketones conversation. Okay, that's how we met, and we are experimenting different recipes to adapt into our low carb keto-ish lifestyle. Like I said, we are not full on keto, but I do low carb because I feel better. I'm definitely feeling better, sleeping better, better energy. Thanks also to my Wonder Woman juice over there. But I'm going to go through the ingredients real quick. So we're going to need some olive oil, half a small onion, 2 cloves of garlic, 2 eggs, some smoked paprika, dried oregano, fennel seeds, salt and pepper to taste, 500 grams of ground beef, 500 grams of ground pork, half a cup of almond meal or golden flaxseed. Now, almond meal because, of course, otherwise you'd add breadcrumbs, but that wouldn't be low carb or keto. Then half a cup Parmesan grated. Parmigiano, please. Now, Megan, Linda, the lady who invented all these recipes on this awesome blog, she is in Australia.
Okay.
Or New Zealand. Oh my gosh, I just had a brain fart. Either Australia or New Zealand. But she has this awesome collection of, do you remember the chocolates French silk pie that we made?
Right. How could I forget it?
This is one of her recipes. Exactly. We have to do this. And Wednesday on my Wonder Kitchen Wednesday, I'm making a Lamington cheesecake. But I don't want to get off this subject here. So first we're going to prepare
Okay,
then we're going to make the...
1 second. How many are you cooking for? Because I adjusted the numbers. What's really beautiful about the recipes is you can adjust how many you're cooking for, and it will give you an adjusted number of the ingredients. So I'm cooking for 4.
Oh, okay. I'm cooking for whatever it is it says for. So it's a kilo of meat because guess what? If we have leftovers, that means I don't have to cook the next.
You're cooking for 8. You're cooking for 8, my love.
Okay, so that's okay.
So I just went 2 eggs. I thought it was 1. Quantities depend on how we break it down.
So then we're going to make the marinara sauce, and that's going to require some olive oil, some garlic again, some passata, which is just the stewed tomatoes that have been passati, like have been passed through a sieve. That's what it means, actually, literally. Then again, our famous Italian seasoning that we in Italy know nothing about.
I know nothing about.
But I'm sure it's like basil, oregano, and marjoram or something. I don't know. Then we have red wine, tomato paste, salt and pepper, butter, shredded mozzarella, and some fresh chopped parsley. So are we ready to start, sweetie pie?
Yep, we are ready. I'm just cutting up my garlic and my...
Okay, I'm going to quickly read through the first part of the instructions for you because mine is so lovely. I just put everything in there and it does it right. So, conventional method, friends. Number 1, preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Number 2,
okay,
heat the oil.
We have a difference there. Because I have the Ninja, what I'm going to do is, because you bake the meatloaf twice, you do it once, and then you do it later on as well within the sauce. So for my early baking, so you've got the conventional oven there that said put it into 30 minutes. I'm going to put it in the Ninja, and it will go in there, and I will pressure cooker it for 5 minutes. Okay, so that's the difference. Okay. So we've got the TM6, we've got the Ninja style, and then we've got the conventional style.
Exactly. So do you have, if you have the conventional instructions on your computer, can you read those out loud as you do them?
Yeah. So we've got to heat the oven. So you preheat the oven. Well, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to pressure cooker. Heat the olive oil in a small saucepan over medium heat. Add the onion, garlic, and cook.
Okay. So that's what Linda's going to do in her foodie or food processor. My TM6, what I love about it is because it's all here right now. Besides the actual cooking of the meatloaf, which that's going to be the traditional oven. Otherwise, I could do it like vapor, steam it. But I'm going to do the rest of the instructions here. Okay. So you're going to go through the instructions. What I could have done
is I could have done it in the bottom of the pan for the onion and garlic. But there's so little of it, it's not worth it.
Okay. So, I'm going to quickly go through the thermal TM6 instructions. Number 1, preheat your regular oven. Number 2, add the olive oil, onion, garlic to the mixing bowl. Mix for 3 seconds at speed 7. Scrape down the sides of the bowl and cook for 5 minutes at 100 degrees for 1 at speed number 1 and allow to cook. So I'm going to do that while you do yours.
Okay.
So 2 tablespoons olive oil.
Ooh. So in here I've got my garlic and my olive oil, and I'm just mixing that gently together. I'm going to leave that there.
Make it yummy.
And what it then says you do while that's cooking gently, sorry folks, you then prepare everything into a large bowl to mix it all together. So just putting those so they can soften gently. I'm actually using 500 grams of pork meat only, where the recipe can specify a mixture. This is what I had in. So that's what we're going for this. So this is going to be just serve 4 people. So put that to wash and so.
Okay, mine's gonna get a little noisy, but like I said, I just put the oil, the garlic, and the onions right in here.
Okay.
Oh, come on. And I'm just gonna cook it to, set it to mix for 3 seconds, speed 7. 3 seconds, gonna set it, 3 seconds, speed 7.
I actually put 1 egg in here at the moment.
There you go.
1 egg, paprika, oh, I haven't got any paprika.
So yeah, let me just show you what that looked like real quick. See, it already mixed.
Okay, that's cool.
Then I'm gonna scrape down the sides, which I just did, and it says cook 5 minutes. So I'm gonna set the timer to 5 minutes.
So that's the equivalent of what I've got here going on with the frying pan right now.
Right, 100 degrees. And at speed 1, which is just a stirring. So mine's browning for me, exactly. So then it says, I'm gonna add the remaining meatloaf ingredients into this.
Yeah, so I haven't got any paprika. Oh, I've got some Morocco seasoning. Shall I use that? What's that got in it?
I'm too tall for my, there you go. Oh. So you guys moved the clock ahead an hour as well in the UK, huh?
Yes, we did, which was great. You know what? Last night I went to bed at 2:30.
What time did you go to sleep?
2:30 in the new time.
Your time, 2:30?
Uh-huh. Because we have the radio on.
That was like 3:30. I couldn't stay up. No.
Well, it finished around 2.
And then you probably couldn't go to sleep because of all the excitement.
Well, I just say my mantra. I get into bed. Well, I lay a little bit and look at flights and things, and then I because I say my mantra, and I say my definitive, definite chief aim. I usually fall asleep by the time I get through my definite chief aim twice, which is not that long.
Got it.
So in here I have put 1 egg, paprika, now a teaspoon of oregano.
So I've got about 3.5 minutes left on my automatic it's cooking. I'm going to then be adding 2 eggs, 1 pound ground beef, ground pork, salt and pepper, 2 teaspoons fennel seeds, the paprika, oregano from our orchard in Puglia, almond meal, which I freshly made with my TM6, my own almond flour. Let me go get my, oh, it smells good.
So pepper. Yeah, so I use Moroccan seasoning. I hope I haven't overdone it because Marco's we're eating this tomorrow for us.
What now, honey?
We're eating this tomorrow, and I've got to put the Moroccan seasoning in. And I hope it's not going to be too strong. So really the core thing that makes this keto as opposed to a standard meatloaf is the fact that we're using almond flour instead of breadcrumbs.
The breadcrumbs. Do you make meatloaf quite often in your home?
I used to do a more of a German meatloaf, but it would literally be the meat, usually beef, egg, mixed herbs, and then just bind it together, and that will be it. It used to be my favorite meal.
Hi, Paulina. Paulina is asking us, how do I make almond flour? Easy, because I have this robot, or Linda has a food processor. I get the raw almonds from, let me show you, in Italy, I buy them in Elgo. I found this awesome, let me show you. Let me show you how I make almond flour.
So that's interesting because I have just bought ground almonds and I've just used it like that.
I just lost
So I've just put ground almonds in there. I haven't turned it into a flour, ground it any finely, and then I'm just using an equivalent of Parmesan to go in the. And my onions are just about done based on that.
Okay. Yeah, Paulina, I buy them like this. Sorry, I buy them like this. Put them in there, speed 10, few seconds, and I have beautiful, fine almond flour that I'm using to make these keto desserts. So I've got 30 seconds left. Linda, you're ahead of me there.
That's okay because I have to get in the pressure cooker, whereas I think yours all gets cooked in one go, does it?
I think so.
Yeah.
So, Paulina, hi. Hello, Anna. Hello, Paulina. And so, like I said, if you want to do low carb recipes or keto recipes, I know this awesome website. There's many groups, and one thing I love about this Megan lady who invented all these recipes is that she has also a Thermomix, so she does present the recipes, traditional cooking method, or for the TM6, which is this robot cooks, grinds, freezes, everything. So,
and I just have to interpret it and work hard over here.
Okay, so then I'm gonna add our meat. I'm gonna add the meat. Okay.
So Gloria, are you okay
add
with this now? If you just want to wait 1 second and then you can continue. So all I've done is everything that Gloria's putting into hers, I've mixed into here, folks. I am then going to put it into the pressure cooker on this. In fact, maybe I should put it in this dish. I'll put it in this dish. In the pressure cooker, and pressure cooker for 5 minutes in the Ninja. Okay, over to you, Gloria. Thank you very much.
Okay, no problem.
So you give them a second chance now to hear what went in it, which is cool.
So I'm gonna do it says for 2 teaspoons of fennel seeds. You know what? I'm gonna do this.
So.
Like I don't make oatmeal that often in my home. Maybe.
What don't you make?
I don't know. Maybe 6 times a year.
What, meatloaf?
For a meatloaf, yeah.
Yeah, well, no,
Every
probably
month.
done it 2 or 3 times a year. But I'm actually going to put a bit of this on the top now, the almond, to give it a bit of feel to do it later. But just to give it
so, and then paprika, 3 teaspoons paprika. Which in Italy, I don't know, do we use that much paprika in Italy? It always makes me smile, let's just say, when I see recipes like Italian, right?
And it's nothing like you would do in this book, yeah.
And then let's see, 2 teaspoons oregano. It's a lot of spices.
Just not sure if this is going to bind at the moment.
Okay. Did you get the 2 eggs, hon?
1 egg, because I've got half the quantities.
Oh, you're doing, okay, yeah. So I like my pepper freshly ground.
So there you go.
Let me get my
That's
salt.
going to pop into the pressure cooker. I'm just going to lift that up around there.
Okay, and then my phone keeps on. And then pork almond meal. Now we're going to measure 1/2 cup of almond meal, which I'll
show this in here. You being able to take a photo. Can I take a photo without ruining things? Probably risque. So this is here, there's water in the bottom. I'm going to put on the pressure cooker lid.
Mine required 1/2 cup of Parmigiano cheese, Parmesan. We use Parmigiano, which I put it in there and it grinds it. Let's just say that. So that's about 1/2 cup. So now what I get to do is put the rest of the ingredients in the, add the remaining meatloaf ingredients and season well, mix 30 seconds, reverse speed 2. Okay, so 30 seconds, 30 seconds. What does it mean reverse speed 2? Well, I don't know.
Reverse.
So yeah. So after this is mixing, it's just, we're gonna start with the sauce, honey, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna clear up my... Yeah, I'm gonna make it go fast because as you can tell, it didn't mix it at all, pretty much just the bottom. So I'm just gonna give it a real quick without pulverizing it.
Yeah, so that's interesting because I just mixed that with my hands.
See, in this one, the nice thing, I'm gonna put it closer here. This has got this lid with a hole in it where the spatula fits in, but it doesn't touch the blade. So I'm not, okay, whoops. I'm making pulverized. Okay, it kind of ground my meat, but it's okay. I didn't want to get my hands dirty. So now we get our dish. I'm going to put some olive oil in there. And we're going to form our meatloaf.
So this is quite interesting. I've chosen to pressure cook my dish and then I'm going to bake it in there. But I could actually have done the whole thing on slow cooker and left it for 2 or 3 hours. So I had a choice of the different ways in which I wanted to cook it.
Yeah, this one really pureed my meat because I mix it fast, but that's all right.
I wondered if that was the case because you only have a blade, don't you? You could have done it if it had a soft blade in there. It would have mixed it as opposed to cutting.
Yeah, I just think it was a lot, but that's all right.
It's okay.
Now, remember how I'm always complaining this spatula doesn't get like everything? So I finally found this new spatula, right?
Oh, awesome.
On a Wish or something. And it gets on the blade. It's supposed to be for like all types of, and look how it gets it really picks up everything.
That's a fantastic piece of equipment.
From like, yeah. But it's not flexible. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Because you know how our spatulas are nice and rubbery and they're flexible?
Yeah.
So TM6 people, work.
So interestingly, Lena says oregano seems strange for meatloaf. I think what's something I'm learning is that there are many forms of doing meatloaf. As I said, I would have...
Exactly, Paulina. Like I said, this is an Australian person doing this recipe, so I just took it as is to taste it. But like when I said smiling, sometimes when I see these foreign recipes, like for Italian style things, how they add Italian seasoning and we have no idea what Italian seasoning is in Italy, but that's okay. Oh, Linda, did I already tell you about the Vietnamese sandwiches I made for my daughter for her birthday?
You mentioned you were doing something, but before it, but you didn't tell me how it went.
It's a recipe I found on the TM6. It's amazing. I love Vietnamese food, and I missed that from Houston. It was like my daughter said, "Mom, we got it. We got it. We can open up a Vietnamese sandwich shop."
Okay, so you could just.
I'm gonna be putting this.
Can you hear that now? Just come to steam. Could you hear that come up? And the valve just popped up. So now, in a few moments, it will turn to full pressure, and it will start to come down in 5 minutes. I put it on for.
Great. So yours is gonna cook faster, right?
Yes. So this will be done in 5 minutes in terms of the first run with the meat. And then the next one is to prepare the sauce, like you said, which I'll do in the bottom of the pan. And then we add the meatloaf and do the second half, because we've got 2 half-hour runs to do for you.
Right. So the meatloaf I put in the oven now.
So it's gone in the oven, not in the Thermomix.
No, it's going to go in the oven. See, for this recipe with the Thermomix, it's cooking in the oven. Otherwise, I could have put that other, the steamer and steamed it, but that's fine for me. I'll leave it in the oven.
That's cool, because that's what I thought
you have that awesome air fryer.
So I've done pressure cooking for 5 minutes, and then I will use that as an oven. As I said, my alternative would have been to have prepared the meat like I just did do, make the sauce, put the meat into the sauce, which you're going to see just do anyway, and I'll bake it. But I could have slow cooked it and not done this stage. For some reason, so it was just different ways, and you keep trying until you get what works for you.
Yeah. So now my part, it says go to the traditional cooking and make the marinara sauce. So we're gonna do add some oil, garlic, and then add the sauce, the seasonings, the wine, tomato paste, and let it simmer for 10 minutes. So I'm actually gonna do that in the TM6.
Okay, so I can't do that until this is finished.
Right. So I have another friend watching. Hi, Renee. She's from the UK. She also has a TM6.
Excellent. Welcome. I can't see her.
Welcome, Renee.
Say hello, Renee, and then I can see your name as well. Give us a wave. Everyone put some hearts and loves up, because those help attract other people. I'm not allowed to do it because I'm on the call. So do hit hearts, loves, laughs, whatever you like. Those emojis, send that. Tell Facebook that we're interacting. Anytime you do an interaction, it helps, because then it sends that message out and goes, hey guys, those of you who love Linda and Gloria and the Ninja Thermo, or Thermo Ninjas, or whatever we call ourselves, they're on now. Jump on. So that's always appreciated. If nothing else, that's always help people you follow. Do that for anyone, and you help them out. Doesn't Gloria?
So I'm browning. I'm cooking my oh, thank you, honey. I can barely hear you because I have the noise from So I'm browning my garlic and my olive oil for a few seconds. Then I'm gonna add the stewed tomatoes. And it's requesting a little bit of tomato paste, which I hardly ever use. But here it is. And so Renee, if you're watching, our other Renee, our friend in common Renee, won some free ketones from me, and her package, her trials are in the mail. Fantastic. So I'm excited to see what she thinks of them, of my Wonder Woman juice. What do you call it, Linda?
Your Wonder Woman juice, yes. I've just discovered I found my paprika. Too late now. So did you win on your freebie Friday? Was she a lucky lady who was pulled out of the list? Fantastic.
Yes. So I mailed them because she's like 30 kilometers from here. She has a business in this beautiful town. Look up Lerici, Linda. When you come visit me from Scotland, I'm going to take you all around these places. They're beautiful places. And she has a dry cleaning,
Oh, wow.
right? And her husband does renovations for these old manor houses that we have here,
Beautiful.
right? And they're from South Africa. And so she won some of the ketones, and she's going to be trying them. And so I'm so excited to share it with her, because she's actually, I found out when I asked her, what do you know about ketones and ketosis? She's like, well, I'm actually a nutritionist, or she has her degree in nutrition science. And I was like, oh my goodness.
Fantastic.
And
She and I should exchange things, because I did a home economics degree, a portion of which was nutrition.
Ah,
there you go. You didn't know that about me.
No, I didn't. I just thought you were a researcher for the university.
That was my degree.
Ah. So, and Renee Birdhill. Do you like Bob Proctor? Paulina, you know what? I'm in a group now that we have some friends in common, which this is the reason I'm going to call you next week, because I think you must know about Bob Proctor. Now, I've always, let's say, since 3 years ago when I started this journey of self-improvement, I've always been thinking, okay, since I read the book, Think and Grow Rich, and You Were Born Rich by Bob Proctor, I said, okay, one day I would love to attend one of his seminars in person, his conferences, right, his courses with my family. And I think I kind of hinted to this, Linda, right? That my husband, it came from my husband. Like last week, we did one with his partner, Peggy McCall. And my husband's doing it, which is it's a big investment for him, right? But this is what he wants to do. So I'm so happy for him.
Yeah, definitely.
And because I know, right? We get this for free. Let's just say that with our training, with our business, right? All the
training, yeah, absolutely.
I love it. And last night was just awesome with our wonderful Jessie Lee and Brian Underwood and all of our beautiful community. It's amazing.
Phenomenal.
And so I have an appointment tomorrow with one of their coaches, and I'm really excited. I was actually re-listening to the recordings of the webinars. I sent them to you, Linda, just in case you have time, because I know you're so busy with your day job.
Thank you. What I want to follow is the Instagram training you sent me, and I can't find it. Let me just share this with you, because this is. Can you see that from there?
Yes.
So that is the meatloaf in its first level of being sort of pre-cooked. So first cooked level. Of course, because it's pressure cooked, it's very pale. And we take that out, and then I'm going to do the base of the sauce in there.
Okay. Yeah. So my oil is going.
Stop out.
Now I'm going to add. Let me look up the recipe. Open the recipe on my old phone. 2 cups of passata, which I'm just going to put, let's see. I'm just going to, about 2 cups. I'm going to do about 5 of these tomatoes and some of the water. And that's about 2 cups.
Okay.
That's about 2 cups.
All right, so what I'm going to do this time, folks. Are you in the middle of it? Sorry, Gloria.
Go ahead, honey.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do this time now, I'm going to use it a bit like a frying pan on the top of the oven to begin with. So that means we turn it to certain salt. I think I want to have it at a temperature of low, just to give me a bit of medium, give me a bit of control over it, start gently to begin with. And then we just press start. So I'm going to start heating it up, rather than put in, you've already done the olive oil, so you haven't you? Is that right, Gloria? You've already done your olive oil.
I'm doing the sauce now. Yeah. I'm putting all the ingredients for the sauce here. I'm going to cook it here, not on the pan.
Okay, so can you talk me through it as well? Because I'm going to do twice the amount of sauce.
Okay, so it's 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 teaspoon crushed garlic, we just put a clove there, 2 cups of the tinned tomatoes sauce, or passata would be like you had the whole tomatoes and you kind of minced them. Sure. 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, which I'm just going to put a little bit of oregano. I don't have any basil.
So I'm just going to put a bit of basil and oregano in for that.
Which Italians don't use Italian seasoning. 1 cup red wine. I'm going to use, or beef stock. I'm going to use some white wine because my wine that I like to drink is Lambrusco, but that's kind of sweet.
So was that one or the other? Because what I can do is take the stock that we had originally from the meat now, which is a fresh cooker, but I've also got red wine. So is it both or one of them?
Yeah, no, it's one, either or. 1 cup red wine or 1 cup beef stock or broth.
So that's how that goes. I think I'm going to do half and half, you know, because I kind of like it, and that's now frying away in there. So Paola says, "Call my cousin."
So once I'm doing this, I'm going to put it here and let it simmer. So I'm going to set it to 100 degrees, 95, 5 minutes.
So in goes the red wine and the stock.
I'm going to... It's going to be cooking. Then just for the finishing touch, we're going to have the butter, the mozzarella. I'm going to put my ingredients away.
So I'm putting a tablespoon of tomatoes in. Not a tablespoon, a cup. Oh, this smells good already. Tomato paste. Ah, hang on. If I'm cooking it up, you must have done 2 cups. So I'm just going to do all this in.
So, honey, my Wonder Woman friend that stayed up till 2:30 in the morning with her training from the United States yesterday. Oh, I'm afraid to ask you, what was your favorite part?
I think the closing with Brian. The opening and closing by Brian.
I missed it because, like I said, I promised my son a movie, and it's been 2 weeks since he watched the movie, and I said, okay.
Well, that wasn't even movie time. That was like 12:30 midnight. And also the people, he brought people on to talk about their experience as well. Just, you know, he's just so genuine.
I know.
You cannot possibly act what he produces.
Exactly.
And his son joined in as well, and it was just the most amazing experience. So I'm going to put a bit of tomato ketchup in because this isn't over sweet, this ketchup, just to add for the tomato puree, which I haven't got a lot of.
Okay, the Italians watching are going to be like, okay.
Well, this
tomato ketchup.
Yeah, but this is it's tomatoes. A little bit of sugar, so that tastes slightly keto. Vinegar, maize, organic onion, organic black pepper, allspice, organic cloves, organic bay, garlic powder. It's not like it's not the raw stuff.
Okay.
So that's just going to be a bit more tomato.
It's Palm Sunday here.
Okay.
Palm Sunday. For our Christian friends, it's Palm Sunday here.
Well,
so for Italians,
well, is it not?
Sure. But I didn't know if you celebrated. But my Catholic friends would be in church, getting their palms, and starting to have the typical Italian lunches that carry on till about 6 p.m., which is beautiful. I love that. And hola Pasquale, ciao Pasquale, my friend from Puglia. With my friend Pasquale, I started organizing the challenge groups. Do you remember the challenge groups, Linda?
Of course.
Yes, I had organized with his help some amazing challenge groups in Puglia every time we went down there for holiday, and it was amazing.
Fantastic. So I just guess at this. I'm just guessing my amount of butter to put in it. You do put that in now, yes, or later?
No, I put it once the sauce is ready, and we're going to put it in the oven.
Okay, so that's fine. So this is
the butter.
Oh, simmer for 7 to 10 minutes to reduce slightly. Okay, so I am simmering away here like that. Let me show this to you.
Yeah.
I can turn it around. So I've actually turned it down to low here. And so you can see that's all in the pot.
Yummy.
And this is where if it was slow cook, I will put it on and just leave it for ages. And if because I'm going to cook it, I'll do it in slightly warmer than a slow cook.
I have my friend Paulina who's going to be going. Paulina, of course, I'll call you later, sweetheart. I'll call you later. Big kiss.
Thank you for joining us, Paulina.
Thank you for joining us, Paulina. So yours is going to be ready for dinner tonight. And as I mentioned previously to all of our friends, because of this amazing drink, I'm actually fasting at dinner time. We are not hungry at dinner time, and so we are accidentally, I always say, intermittent fasting. And so what the meatloaf I'm preparing today with Linda here, this is her dinner, supper.
No, not today. Not today. We're having it tomorrow.
Okay, you too. Okay, so mine too. It's going to be my lunch tomorrow with a nice salad.
Very nice. Yes. So Martha is not here tonight. It's George and I, and he likes a nut loaf. So we're going to do a nut loaf tonight, and then we will have this tomorrow. And maybe if there's enough for 2 days, because I only did it for 4 people and there's 3 of us, so maybe not enough. We'll have it Monday and maybe Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, I have 2 teens, so my teens eat for 2 adults now at this age. So
yeah,
I'm sure that'll last us just maybe a day and a half.
Well, on Friday we had fish and chips, which we haven't had for ages. And although I bought a fish each, George and I looked at it and said, well, we could have had half each. So between the 3 of us, we could have got away with 1 fish and chip supper each. Fish and then the chips. Sorry, for 2 people, 3 people eating. But we enjoyed it. I like my fish, and we don't have it that often.
Exactly. Like, one thing I love about this this technology that we are using is that there's like no guilt, because like I said, one of the main benefits that I noticed is lack of or just a higher sense of satiety. So I'm not eating as much at all. And so when I do have my lunch, it's guilt-free or whatever, no stress. Like I said, by choice, we are going towards keto or low carb because I know the health benefits and everything, but it's no stress. So,
but then also you see a lot of
we enjoy our meals.
Absolutely. But a lot of people, their carbs are in the snacks. Now, because you're not hungry between meals, then even if you are having some carbs in your meal, you're often very low carb, generally over the whole of the day, and that's kind of what it's about. So you're very conscious about your intermittent fasting, but in actual fact, we're doing the same thing unconsciously, because I know you're not doing it deliberately, but kind of you're conscious in your mind, and I don't think of that as what we're doing. But we don't eat till 11, 12 in the morning, and George will have his breakfast around that time, having had his ketos. Now, he's not consciously not having breakfast. He doesn't, and he used to love having it, right? So he still has the same food, but he has it several hours later, and therefore he's got that longer intermittent fast.
Exactly.
And so he has that, and then he's not snacking either. So then we have a main meal, and that's where the difference makes. So we're eating quality. We always eat quality food anyway, but we're not having those extra snacks, those extra bits.
Exactly.
And he's also gone on to, if he is wanting to make sure, he'll have a boiled egg, which is interesting. Or a poached egg. And if he does sometimes have that on spelt bread, which he makes, which is very different again.
Exactly. Which even I was actually looking for spelt flour. I couldn't find it today.
Right.
Because that has a lower glycemic index, right? It's not white refined flour. And I was wanting to make my own keto crackers with all the nut seeds.
Right.
With sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, and the rye flour maybe, or I spelt, so I just ended up buying the spelt.
Mhm.
No, not the spelt. I'm sorry. The what is that? Farro. How do you say farro in Italian? In English? Not bulgur. No, that's something else. I can't remember right now, but I'm gonna be making my own flour because we didn't find it in the supermarket. And like I said, we're on lockdown. We're in red zone now, and so for a week, yeah, we can't leave the house, or unless it's an emergency.
Um,
I lost you there, hon. Linda, can you hear me? So my sauce should be ready. And I'm just gonna, let's see, I'm gonna lower the temperature and just puree it. Let me show you. And let's see what that looks like. And I'm ready to pour it on top of my, there you go. It's nice sauce. Linda, I think I lost you. Bring them on camera. Add. Oh. Can't bring Linda on camera. Bring them on camera. Add. Linda, I think I lost you. Linda, where are you? Bring them on camera. Add. Why can't I add you? Oops, hold on. Add. It's telling me I can't add you on camera. Why is that? Can't bring Linda on camera. This is weird. Facebook, don't abandon this now. Linda, yes, invite friends to watch, bring them on camera, add, can't bring Linda on camera. Why not? So, okay, Linda friend. So, I don't know what to do. I'm adding you on camera and it says can't bring, do you have enough Wi-Fi? My dear friend, bring them on camera, add. There you go. It's add now.
Hello. Sorry, that was a problem on my end. Wi-Fi complained. Okay, no idea. Okay. We have a massive Wi-Fi signal. But thank you very much for your patience and waiting for me to come back. Oh, I just dropped my little pen.
So let me show you what mine is looking in the oven.
Whoa.
That's what mine.
Okay, so that looks not too dissimilar to mine that's set out here.
Right, so I'm gonna wait. I need to get a glove that I'm not gonna burn my hand with. Hold on, and I'm gonna take it over there and add. Ooh, it smells delicious though. Okay, so this is what it's looking like so far. Now the instructions say. Oops, 1973. Now it says, gently slide the meatloaf in the base. Yes. Cover, add the cubes of butter to the sauce around the meatloaf. Cover with a lid or foil for 25 minutes. And then I'm going to add the cheese now. So
say that again. So we now put the meat into the sauce.
The sauce, we're the sauce over the meat.
Okay, or in this case, I'm putting the meat into the sauce. We're going to start baking this
that's
as well.
a lot of sauce for me. Okay. That was a lot of sauce, but that's okay. Then we're going to add the butter, which the butter was 100 grams of butter cubed. And then we're going to add a half cup of mozzarella cheese.
Okay, just bear with me 1 second so I can catch up.
Yes. Let me put my phone back on my...
I'm adapting here. So for the conventional oven, it says pop it into the sauce. Oh, I'm very pleased it's holding together here. So I'm going to pop it down into the sauce.
I'm going to add that.
And I'll show you that inside. I really need another thing so I can show photographs of this. So let me turn it around. So I've now put that in the sauce there, and you said to baste it over, correct?
Right. We're going to put the butter, cubes of butter around the sauce. That's like a lot of butter. Okay.
Okay, so I first of all got to baste the top of it as well. So I'm going to just do that. Bit of sauce on the top. Ooh, me.
I'm going to grind my mozzarella in my mixer 1 second. Shred it.
So there it is on the pan, in the pan with the sauce over the top. And then you said put the butter.
Exactly, on the sides.
That'll just make it a really rich sauce.
Yeah. So it says put the cheese on the top.
So I'm just taking
That's a lot.
a guess with my butter here. Oops.
It's gonna be nice and cheesy. I guess that's why he considers it Italian. But that's all right.
Cheese. So I haven't got
gonna put the cheese.
So I'm going to use that Parmy, my equivalent. I think you said the name for me before. Last time it's an equivalent to a Parmesan, but it's not quite.
The Parmesan, yeah.
And for me, it just says 1/4 cup. Well, or does it say 25? Yeah, 1/4 cup. So I'm just gonna.
Oh, right, because right.
And that is kind of boiling away. I'm just going to turn this up a minute. You know what? I'm just going to sprinkle it on. Da, 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 da. Keep your fingers, sprinkle a bit more on.
So tomorrow, Linda, when this is ready, because of course we're not going to be there on live, we're going to place some pictures of it, okay?
Yeah.
On the discussion of the event. That way.
Absolutely. I mean, I can put this, it's interesting, I've made it nice and splashy at the sides. Oh, let me just wipe that down. That's my lack of cleaning. Well, being a messy cook. That's what you ought to call me, the messy cook. And then it just says heat it, doesn't it?
Yeah, then we're going to put this in the oven. We can cover it with foil, which I'm going to do that now. Because then we're going to remove the foil so it can brown.
Okay, so cover it the foil figure. I'm going to have to put this back up here a minute. So this is where you're now going to conventional oven.
What now?
You are now going to conventional oven, where I'm still continuing to use my Ninja.
Exactly.
And I could actually do all of it in the Ninja, but because I was just doing a small amount, I thought I would fry the onion in the pan, but I could have done that in the Ninja too. So one of the beautiful things with Ninja is that you can take it with you when you're motorhome and caravanning and things like that.
Yeah, I'm going back to the oven for a second, dear.
Okay. So I'm just, like she said, just put some foil over the top. Just demonstrate that to everybody.
Oh yeah, okay.
Right, and then I'm gonna turn it around because I'm gonna set the oven side of this. So I'm gonna switch it on. Turn it to bake. And what temperature did it say? 180. Now what I don't know is whether I should,
I believe it's 180.
I don't know whether I should reduce that or not being in this.
Hold on, I'll tell you right quickly. So, ooh, Linda, I can't believe we're almost an hour. So, another 30 minutes at 180 it was.
All right, okay, so I've put it at 180 anyway, and for another 30 minutes. So I'm going to press the temperature button. No, sorry, the function.
Now I'm going to put mine to wash.
Oh, look.
I love this because it'll wash by itself.
Temperature, time. Now, what you can get for this, which I don't have, is a clear lid, which would be very nice to have. So that's there like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to put this lid down and press start.
So
Off to do
while my roast is in the oven, I'm gonna enjoy my ketones here, with my beautiful view.
So we've just got a couple of people jumping on. Hi, Sue. Lovely to see you.
Ciao, Olympia. Olympia is actually a friend of mine who first told me about the TM6. Olympia, I'm gonna tell her real quick. Olympia, sto preparando un polpettone, ok, da un sito dove trovo le ricette ketogeniche o bassi in carboidrati. E siccome io sto ancora conoscendo il mio TM6, il mio bimbi, ok? Ho trovato un sito americano australiano dove ci spiega come fare, e c'è la mia amica Linda della Scozia. She has a brother that lives in the UK actually.
Awesome.
And lei usa un altro robot per fare un air fryer che si chiama una friggitrice ad aria per cucinare la stessa ricetta ma con il suo robot, e stiamo imparando a usare i nostri robot. Perciò un bacio, Olympia.
So Sue, as you heard there, that was Gloria speaking in Italian. Sue is someone who is an absolute fabulous cook. When we lived down not so far from her, our children used to dance together, and we used to go around and see New Year at her house or our house, and sometimes through the year. Absolute gorgeous meals does Sue cook. And Sue, what Gloria and I are doing every other Sunday, we come on here, and I got a Ninja foodie just before Christmas, and Gloria got a Thermo TM6, and we cook dishes, whether it's pudding or whether it's in a savoury dish, and we just do them straight off, really. We don't practice it before. Goes right, goes wrong, bit of adaptability. With the recipe on there, and it tells you kind of what to do. So usually she's got thermostat recipes, and I have to adapt for my Ninja. I've also got a nice new safety processor as well, and we use a combination of those devices. So lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well. And yeah, so we haven't been in ages because life gets so busy. But our children used to dance together. And in fact, with the school that I have been dancing with since they've gone online, since
wow.
So that's 200 miles away, that school.
Wow.
So I'm grateful for COVID for giving us people using Zoom, because, hang on, I've got to do something.
Yeah, mine's washing. Il mio bimbi si sta lavando da solo.
So I think
it's washing it by
the
itself.
pressure cooker lid on this, because when you put foil on and you've got the heater, see if I can do this.
And Sue, did she mention, Sue, that Gloria's in Italy and Linda's in Scotland?
No, please explain, because I've now got a problem.
Okay, so while Linda figures out the cooking on her foodie, we're gonna start wrapping it up, right, sweetheart? Because we've been here an hour.
So this is for me. Whenever I put foil on, sorry to interrupt you there, it gets picked up by the fan on top. So I'm going to remove the foil and just put it on and do it that way.
Great.
I need to learn a bit more about that. I think, as I said, it's trial and error.
We're learning. Stiamo imparando. We're learning. I'm not an expert with the TM6, everything it does.
So we've done the hour. That's awesome. The only thing is it's not finished cooking, but it just needs to sit there and cook. So
exactly.
I'm baking it. Gloria's baking it in the oven. I'm doing it in the Ninja. And as I said before, I could have done mine slow cooker style, which I think I wish I had done now, but there we go. We will see. So thank you for joining us, everybody. Really appreciate your time. I've had great fun. I don't know about you, Gloria.
I've had a fun time as always, Linda. I love you and I appreciate you, my friend.
Fantastic. And tomorrow night we are on Instagram at 9 o'clock. Is that correct?
9 o'clock, yes. 9 o'clock UK time, 10 p.m. Italian time on Instagram. Exactly.
Cool. And if you really like, Wednesday, you can do both. Have you two devices?
You can try with the other phone.
Have you two devices?
Yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow we will try Instagram and Facebook at the same time, 2 different devices going live. Choose your platform, come and see us, and we're going to just have a nice conversation.
No, we're going to show the end product.
I'll have eaten it by then.
Okay, well, I'll take a picture.
Will you not have eaten yours by 9 p.m.?
Sure, but I'll take a picture. We can show it on the device. Yeah, we're supposed to talk about that.
That's great thinking.
So,
have a lovely
Sunday, everyone. Thank
Bye,
you for being
everyone.
with us.
Thanks for
Bye
joining
bye.
us. Bye.